So, Aranza, what could be the situation as in when it's the disappearance of the child? Could she or could she not be still alive? As in when the location Mexico. If a mother takes her child and she flees to Mexico, could the child be still alive and breathing, or when it comes to her disappearance, could the child be say dead? Because I questioned the mother, seeming the mother in fact had a history of abuse pertaining to physical abuse of her daughter, right? That's why I question if the child is still living, if the child's still breathing. Like, subscribe, ID in the Discovery Channel. Yes, ID in the Discovery Channel. The links are provided below. Get that Discovery Go app as well as an ID Go app. You might want to get those 10 things, combine them, make them into one, and I'm a Discovery influencer. That's indeed a fact. So, January 2021. Mother of Aranza received 20 months in prison over the kidnapping of her daughter. Her punishment was reduced. Why would you? January 2021. Okay, she receives 20 months in prison over the kidnapping of her daughter, but the punishment was reduced. There's issues with the system because you should never reduce a punishment pertaining to that. Because remember, I stated in the opening about the child being physically abused by the mother is why you wouldn't reduce her punishment. 20 months in prison. So the child is still missing. The mother faced first degree kidnapping, right? And more charges before all was reduced. So she did face first degree kidnapping, then all was reduced, right? Aranza was removed from a mall in Vancouver, Washington by her biological mother, the woman I'm speaking on. Uh, the mother was taken into custody September 2019 in Mexico when Aranza first went missing. It was believed that she was still in Mexico, right? Aranza was in the state's custody when she was abducted. The child's mother had there was complaints against her over abuse of the child. The child was placed in foster care in 2017. Because, see, to have all that going on is, in fact, how a child ends up dead. You prevent the very person who is harming and abusing the child, you prevent them from having access to the child, right? And yet, to be reducing things, it leads to a mother ending up with the child in her hands, which in fact occurred, which led to them fleeing to Mexico, right? So in 2017, the child was covered in large bruises. That was 2017. That points back to foster care, her being placed into foster care because of abuse, right? So that's in fact child endangerment on the end of the mother, that mother abusing the child and the mother's erratic behaviors. So not only did the mother abuse the child, the mother also had erratic behaviors. And the mother wouldn't seek mental health treatment. The mother would visit the child twice weekly under supervision, under supervised visitation. The visitation was in fact supervised when she would visit the child twice weekly, right? Aranza's disappearance occurred when the mother of Aranza asked to take her child to a bathroom. So it's to say the visitation was supervised and yet not enough. Because, see, for a mother, that's why the system has to improve. For a mother to take her child, the one she has abused, to the restroom by herself is to say somebody else, whoever was supervising that visitation, should have went to that bathroom with the mother and the child. You don't allow a mother to take a child to the bathroom by herself and then all of a sudden the mother comes out the bathroom, takes the child, and flees to Mexico. What is the system doing? It should have been whoever was supervising the supervised visitation, whoever was over that visitation, doing the supervising of the visitation of the mother and the child's meeting. That person over it should have, in fact, had the child close to them. not really holding the hand of the child, but walking very close to the child, watching the child, being on guard of the child, looking after the child, going into the bathroom, possibly standing right outside of the stall, and having the mother stand at the distance of the stall. So I'm supervising this visitation. I'm going to walk the child and the mother into the restroom. I'm going to, in fact, have the mother stand at a distance as I stand right outside of the bathroom. Not right outside of the bathroom. I'm going to stand right outside of the stall in which the child might, in fact, enter while supervising that stall. I'm going to stand right outside. And I think when supervised visitations happen like this, it should be the same sex of the child. So in case if there's an issue where, say, a male is supervising the visitation, if there's an issue of him going into the bathroom, then maybe two people should take the child. How when they went to the mall, maybe it should be a male and a female. That way, if the child has to go to the bathroom, the male can stay outside and the female can walk the child in and stand right at the stall as the doors close, as the mother stands in the distance. That prevents kidnapping. Because see, if it's a male doing a supervised visitation of the child and the mother, the male won't be able to go into the bathroom with the child. Remember, it's a woman's bathroom. Okay, right? So he would have to stay outside. That leads to the mother walking the child into the bathroom. That could have been the situation. It could have been a male doing a supervised visitation of the mother and the child. He could not say have entered the bathroom, and then it leads to the mother walking the child into the bathroom, then the mother coming back out, possibly peeking for whoever's supervising the visitation, and then the mother and the child running off. But once it's a female, the same sex of whatever the child is, going into that bathroom, that prevents that. That will be enough for even whoever's doing the supervised visitation to make even that mother stay outside of the bathroom. No, you can walk to the bathroom with us, but you have to stay outside, because remember, you're only given limited privileges because you do abuse your child. So you're going to have to stay outside of the restroom, and I'm supervising this visitation, so only I'm allowed to go in with the child. But you can stand and you can wait outside as me and the child enter the bathroom, and then we'll be right back out. And then we can finish the conversation between you, I, and the child, right? So Aranza's disappearance occurred when the mother once again entered the bathroom at the mall. That was during a Child Protective Services supervised visit, as I stated before. They need to up their game, Child Protective Services. You guys need to up even that, as in improve in various areas pertaining to even bathrooms. The mother used a stolen vehicle to kidnap her daughter, which led to the mother fleeing with the child to Mexico, just as I stated in my opening. So where is Aranza? When the mother went fleeing to Mexico with her child, she was there for a year before she was arrested. Okay, so the stolen vehicle, yes, the mother used a stolen vehicle, and even that was one of her charges. She was charged for that as well before the charges were reduced. So basically, they reduced her charges on everything. They reduced the charges on everything that she, in fact, have did or done, which is strange in itself. That you reduce charges on a mother who could have, in fact, murdered her own child out of abuse. That will always be the question. Is the child still in Mexico? Is the child still breathing? Because why did the mother have such erratic behavior? And not only that, it was questioned if she needed to seek mental health treatment, right? So even that can pose a risk of the child being endangered enough to be put to death by the child's mother. And so even some of that, not saying child protective services is at fault, but even that falls on their own end, only because of them not properly taking care of the situation pertaining to the bathroom. You want to handle stuff like that the right way, because it prevents a child being put to death by the hands of their own mother. So ID, we're on investigationdiscovery.com. The ID logo stands in the far left corner. Live now. Hometown homicide. Hometown homicide. New episodes to gain access. Yes, you're going to provide who you're subscribed to. That is in fact going to unlock that. That's how you handle that. Signs of a Psychopath, Season 2, Episode 3. Unlocked episodes to receive an audio visual preview is a click the play button, and you would in fact receive that. The audio visual preview pertaining to that sort of thing. Let me keep scrolling down. Watch unlocked seasons. Times have changed. More of what I'm doing is going to be more of the future. It is on the way. Everything gets tested before, and then things are finalized. That's how life happens. That's how things go. That's how business occurs. ID Go original series. Recommended for you. Shouts out to Lieutenant Joe Kenda as well as Paula. To receive a newsletter from Investigation Discovery is to scroll down, type your email address in, and click next, and you would in fact receive that sort of thing. So dear viewers, let me know what you think and feel about the video. Let me know if you